Yo, what's up guys, that's Fidget here, and we're checking out To Be a Man by Dax. It's Dax! What is up guys, hope you guys are having an amazing day. We're checking out Dax again on the channel. We haven't checked him out in over a year. Last thing we checked out on the channel by him, I think, was his last Grinch song, or maybe the one before. I haven't checked him out since like last Christmas. I've only done like 2 reactions to Dax on the channel because this video, if you are new to the channel, this channel is primarily a metal reaction channel. I do a little bit of rap and hip-hop and punk here and there, but mainly stick to metal and rock music. And I've only checked out Dax on the channel like twice. That doesn't mean I have not heard a lot of his music before I ever started my channel. I was a big fan of Dax back in the day, especially in like 2019, 2020, 2018, like those like 3-4 years. He's one of the only rappers that I actually enjoy listening to. I don't really listen to him much anymore, but back when I was really into him, I listened to him all the time. One of the only rappers that I enjoyed listening to. Over time, I just kind of lost touch with Dax and his music. I just stopped being interested in the songs and what they were about and what he was doing. I've always been kind of turned off to his marketing strategy. It seems just very ingenuine to me. Now, I don't want any hate in the comments for that. That's just an opinion I have. The way he markets his songs and the way he just promotes his music and himself as a artist seems very ingenuine to me. But it works because he gets hella numbers. He's got 5 million subscribers on YouTube and he gets tons of views on his songs. So I can't really hate on it, but that's just something I didn't really enjoy, and that's kind of one reason I stopped listening to him altogether. But that is not to discredit the fact that Dax is a good rapper. I don't have much knowledge when it comes to rapping and everything about that, like other reaction channels might. So if you're looking for a video to kind of break down the song and figure out every bar, every rhyme scheme, and all that extra stuff that other reactors like doing, this is not the place for that. But anyway, sorry for the long intro. This is To Be a Man by Dax. Let's get into it.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know.
I like this
it's
vibe.
It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Yeah, I know this life can really beat you down. You wanna scream, but you won't make a sound. Got so much weight that you've been holding, but won't show any emotion. As a man that goes unspoken, that we can't cry when life gets hard. Unconditional loves for women, children, and dogs. We know that we just have to play our parts, and don't nobody give a damn about our broken hearts. Yeah, as a man we gotta pave our way. Our only function is to work and slave. There's no respect for you if you ain't paid. You're disregarded as a human and you can't complain. And if you ever make it up and actually reach that place and find a woman that you love and give her your last name, you'll feel the things that you provide is only why she stays. And when you try to explain, you'll say, I can't hide myself.
Wow, I love this idea for this song. You know, and this is easy to say coming from a man, and I'm sure a lot of people probably said that about this song. It's easy to say all these things coming from a man, but as a man, I see a lot of talk about women, you know, and when it comes to stuff that this song is talking about, it's normally always about women and how hard it is to be a woman in today's society and everything like that, and it's not talked about enough when it comes to men. I know so many people can relate to this song, especially grown adult men. Obviously, I don't relate to this at such a high scale because I'm 18 years old and my life is just now starting. But men that are in their late 20s, 30s, 40s, they can relate to this at such a high level, I'm sure. Just with the little clips of these men who are doing the things Dax are talking about. That your family, you're not worth anything to them if you're not providing anything. The only thing that you're worth is what you provide. If you provide money to feed us, if you provide money for our home, if you provide protection from dangerous things in the world, stuff like that. You know, if you can't fix the air conditioning, what are you? You know, like, if you can't provide that for me, then what are you? And talking about if you're a man, you can't show any emotion. You can't show your weak side, that you have emotion, that you aren't just some big, strong man who's never sad, that only works and slaves and repeats every day. You're not allowed to show that emotion, because if you do, you're not a man. And that's how it really is. He said something about you're not respected if you aren't paid. Like, if you don't have a job, if you're not doing something with your life, you're not respected, you're thrown away. You're not even considered to be a part of society if you don't have a job. If you're not doing something in the world, then you're nothing. That's not the same for women. And he said if you ever make it up, like if you ever do get a job, if you make it up to that place, a high success, and you have a job, and you are considered a part of society, and you find a woman and you marry her and give her your last name, only reason she did that in the first place is because of what you provide. It's like a circle. So that's talking about the lyrics. But as far as the song goes, I'm glad Dax finally kind of defined his sound. There's not many rappers that really have Dax's sound. I remember back in the old like diss track days of YouTube, back in like 2018, 2019, when Dax and Crypt and Screwface John and all that stuff was going on, and all the diss tracks and all that stuff, the YouTube ciphers and all that kind of crap on YouTube. Back then, there was always this diss that people would tell Dax was that he can't write good hooks. He's not a good singer. He can't write good hooks. And right around the time I kind of stopped listening to Dax, I started noticing that he was getting a lot better at singing, and he had his own style. He does use a lot of autotune and a lot of effects on his vocals, which is to be, that's just gonna happen in hip-hop music, obviously. But he has a very defined style of, like, hook and singing. Like, so far in this song, it's not rapping, it's been singing, like, slow singing, even in the verses. And he opened the song with the hook of the song, and now we're back to the hook, and we had a verse in between, but even the verse was singing. Also, the video production is awesome, too.
Can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I
like how chill it is.
What it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road.
Dax has such cool fashion.
What you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Yep. Don't give up, keep fighting. As a man, our sun is our horizon, and our father's actions play a role, and we end up like them. So they can't let us see them hurt, cause we'll embody what they do and start a generational curse. No wonder most men are so depressed. All the things that...
Sorry to pause again already, but that's such a crazy thought. Talking about how, like, as a father, you can't let your children see you have emotions, because that'll be a cycle. Because, wow, hold on. Hey, growing up, you see the way your father acts and the things he does and his actions and the way he shows emotion and everything. And as you grow up, you do the same thing the same exact way. And when you have kids, that does the same exact thing. He said that's a generational curse. That's just such a cool way to put that.
Men are so depressed, all the things that they can't express. They go to war.
I like this like singing, rapping he does.
Then grab that bottle and ask for help. Try to pull themselves out of hell. Then fall back down and then realize that they're gonna have to do it themselves. It's the circle of life. As a man, you provide. They don't know what you're worth till the day that you die. And that's when they start crying. Then move on to a man to confide in. That's why we feel we can't hide ourselves. We don't expect you to understand.
I hope it stays like this the whole song. I like this energy from him. It's very slow and chill. It's cool.
It's a lonely road, and you don't care about what we know. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that home.
I was wondering if there's gonna be a little message at the end of the song like he used to. He used to always be like, say something to the fans and like the listeners. He didn't do that here. That's cool. Alright guys, that was To Be a Man by Dax. I really did enjoy that. That was almost 4 minutes long and it went by very quick. I really enjoyed that. I like this style for Dax. I like I'm sure this is not how all of his songs sound nowadays. I have not heard a new song from him in over a year. I don't know if he kind of left that aggressive, fast rapping style that he was doing for a while. I don't know if he's more on this kind of slow singing rap type of vibe. I don't know if all of his songs have like a big meaning like these do. I don't know if he's still doing the remixes and freestyles and all that stuff. The video production was very cool. He's just come such a far way. I remember when I first heard Dax, it was when his very first Rap God remix came out back in like 2018 or something like that. He's come such a far way, and his sound has changed so much, and he's a very defined artist now. Let me know what you guys thought about this song down in the comments down below. Let me know what I need to check out next by Dax. If he's released any other cool songs that I needed to check out, I'd be happy to. If there are any specific songs you guys want me to react to, make sure you go check out the Patreon. That link is down in the description. Go check it out if you want to request songs for me to react to over here on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for future Dax reactions, and I'll see you all in the future.
We can't hide ourselves. We don't expect you to understand.